Hey everybody, Hendrik here. Happy belated New Year. It's hard to believe 2025 is already 1 month in, essentially. Um, I wanted to explain a little bit about the videos I posted a few days before New Year's Day in 2024. It was an on the fly inspiration bit from two different sources. One was the video game Warframe. Warframe is a huge multi online role playing game and it's a lot of fun. I've been playing it for a while, and it's just a great way to kind of de-stress if you're ever interested in that video game. But there was an update for 1999, so it's an alternate universe where, you heard the new term brain rot. Well, they take it to a whole new level. I'm not going to spoil it for you. The other bit I was kind of inspired by was the VHS franchise, where it's all filmed on a really crappy camera and you're doing your best to film everything. Um, I got inspired by that franchise to make those little mini videos as if I was in that alternate universe in the game. It was a lot of fun to make. And the last one was a lot of fun too because I'm like driving away and I don't know where I'm going and all that. It was a lot of fun. But for 2025, my channel, well, and there's going to be a couple things I wanted to talk about. First up is Stories from the States. It's no longer called Stories in the States, it's called Stories from the States. Originally, this was going to be a spin off of Victor Tanzig's Stories of Sodor, but I talked it over with some of the people I know, on Discord and all that, having to be some good friends of mine, and we all agreed it should be its own thing. So it might have some vague connection to Victor's series, but it's going to be its own thing. Think of it kind of like Tugs and Thomas. Tugs was a short lived sister show to Thomas the Tank Engine and only ran for like one season. But does that mean Stories from Sodor is going to run for one season? No. We're going to completely do our own thing with this. It's basically the idea was my idea was what if the engines of Sodor came to the United States to help with work? Now I know it's a bit of a far fetched idea, but this has been something that's been in my head for 20 years, ever since I first came into you know contact with the Thomas and Friends TV series and all that. I grew up with Thomas. And I always thought, what if he worked out here? Because I had seen those dummy props of Thomas out in Paris, California. I've seen videos of it for Strasbourg. And I always thought, what if he worked in the United States? We're gonna use either we're gonna probably use their British bases, kind of like the Railway series, and bring it over here. Now, as for the episodes, keep in mind I have to do a complete recast of some of these people, not people, characters, and it's gonna take a while. And not only that, you got the script writing, you have different time zones to deal with some of these people. It's gonna take a while, but we're gonna try to get a pilot episode up in 4 or 5 months, somewhere around there. But enough of that. The other thing I wanted to talk about is what you're watching. I basically decided that for some little fun and variety is I'm filming with a camcorder from like way back when in the 70s through the 90s when VHSs were a big deal. And I remember popping VHSs into my VHS player, like with old movies and all that. But I wanted to ask you guys, and put it down in the comments below, are you guys cool with it? Because I'm honestly having fun with it. And if I do commentary videos, if some news pops up on YouTube, or some kind of big problem, like apparently Rockstar is really just dropping the ball, as well as Ubisoft. I always say it's like a slight German name, Ubisoft, like Uber. But those two video game companies have really been dropping the ball lately. I've seen some Ordinary Gamers and Penguin Zero talk about it. So when I do get around to commentary videos, I'm going to use this VHS app. But sound off in the comments. Do you guys like the VHS filter that I put on these videos? I know I haven't done much, like with how I used to do my channel with model trains, Disney, and stuff like that, vlogging. I want to get back into that too, but sometimes I'm just so caught up in all the fun that I forget to film. But, hey, stuff happens. And I am going to get back into that too, doing what I used to do, vlogs and all that. And yeah, I really want to make 2025 a fun year for my YouTube channel. And I want to keep making content for you guys. And, well, we'll see how 2025 goes. Um, yeah, like I said, I'll make commentary videos. I'll try to get back to vlogging, even if it's not Model Railroad or Disney related. Um, I'll keep you guys updated, and yeah. So, here's to the next. Well, not here's to, but see you guys in the next video.